Part 2. Broke up. Memory. Yeah. So it's close to 6 o'clock, I guess. So we're by ourselves again. Yeah. Yeah, if you watched the other video, I told you about the sun. It's very light here, and around 3 a.m. this season. Yeah, I like this part a lot better than the other part, Kvarnholmen. It's too open, and here it's, yeah, you're closer to the city. You see the old town over there. It's a lot of more movement here, boats and cruise ships and more trees, and I think this is actually the most beautiful part of Stockholm. It's more beautiful than that side. That side is very beautiful, but here it's a little bit more, what can you say, more lively or residential. Other side is very nice as well, but it's more like, well, first of all, it's only the richest of the rich that lives there. I think it's like $100 to go in there. $100 to splash around in the water. Here I got a beer. I was so thirsty, and like I didn't have any choice like this a few months ago, and I was, I don't know, $8-9. So this is not for the average Joe, I can tell you. These apartments, I don't know how much they are. I guess 500,000 you will pay for two bedroom, 3 bedroom, maybe more. I don't know. And yeah, what should you do? I mean, when you drink, time flows. You can do pretty much anything, and you will enjoy it. Relaxes your nerves so damn much, so you can do anything. You know, you can sit and watch Oprah Winfrey for a day and be enjoying it. But sober is, that's why I'm started with this. Out all the time, bicycling, working out there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any choice. I would like to just get a ship with alcohol in me and be on a constant state of 2 bottles in my bloodstream 24 hours a day, but I can't do that. It doesn't work. So you have to find other solutions. I mean, the thing I want the most is just take my wine and sit over there, you know, listen to music or some shit. But now I have to appreciate other things. Like, look, how beautiful. Yeah, I wish I was like that. Just walking around thinking everything's beautiful. Well, it is beautiful, but it's not like having a alcohol buzz or alcohol enters your bloodstream in the first hour, you know. That's not what we're talking about here. Now it's just, oh, it's nice. That's why, for me, only option is working out. So you get that really, really buzz, you know. This is not enough for me. I have to keep myself occupied, and that's why I cannot be in hostels and stuff like that as I was traveling. I mean, I just drink myself to death pretty much. I have to find something to do, you know. And being in an employment and office or some shit, that's not an option for me. What I do, what I've done the last few years, is studying. Study. So the brain have to work, you know. Just like your body, your brain has to work as well. People think doing some shit, having an employment and do shit you hate, all work I've did in my life is just, you just want to go home, you just want it to end. Shouldn't be like that. What the fuck life is that, you know? So you have to find something, man. And this is at least a start. Having good weather so you can be outside. I become sick when I live here in the winter. You know? Sit inside. Fucking 22 hours a day, maybe more even. Your apartment become a prison cell after a couple of months almost. You know? So now I have to find a way. I guess I could handle a few months of winter, you know, without being too depressed or but I know when it kicks in, you want to leave so damn much. So it's almost hurts. You know? And yeah, for me, when you don't drink, I don't drink. It's just coffee, man. It's just, I don't know how many cups a day. It's a lot. Drink 1 cup, wait a couple of hours, and drink 1 more, wait a couple of hours. Eat food, drink coffee, eat food, work out. It goes like that. Try to keep yourself occupied all the time. Yeah. I watched some conspiracy channels. I made a video before. I think I locked it because I haven't seen those. I was so fucked up. I was drunk. I don't know. But it's come to a halt, you know. It's come to a halt, and people, it's going to take a long time, I think, before the new flat earth or something's going to happen, and it's going to take maybe a generation or something before something happens or people even give a shit. Or first of all, they have to learn what a heliocentric theory is. First of all, so they know what what they're talking about. You know, people that know about that shit, they don't think about it, but many people don't know what that is. So if you don't know that, they cannot know the lies, you know. And then we go back to the same thing, and 5 years into it, like on Swedish television, they go back to the first arguments, you know. That's in the first flat earth video, you know. I'm not I never said that the disc shape and everything is correct, and I don't think anybody did either 100%. The dome, I don't really understand what they get the concept from. There's no proof of that, what I know. I saw a video with suns, like reflection of the sun. It looks like two suns, and that's the only like hint of evidence that there might be a possibility of something like that. But otherwise, I don't really understand what that concept. Yeah, it's from that book book of yours. Yeah, I guess so. But it's the lies. That's the that's the controlled lies. That's what it's about. You know, first of all, one step at a time. You know, people like Jeronism. Okay, remember when this came out, 2015? He started talking about like God, he did this and he did it. I was like, well, why don't you take it a step at a time? And he was like, oh, first of all, I wrote, can you define God? You know, what is the definition of it? And he was like gonna define it. You know, I mean, they're so sure. You know, they're so damn sure about everything. You know, now they know what that is. You know, I like the quote that Maxwell said. You know, universe is not stranger than we imagine. It's stranger than we can imagine, you know. So, but if it's not a globe, anything goes, you know. It can be pretty much anything, and that's very interesting. In this, this life, this society. I mean, before the poor bastard that had to work, they didn't have any life. Because, you know, they built factories and all this shit. They had all this used to be like that, you know. This building, I don't know, I think it was a factory as well. It wasn't elite hotel, you know. Tell you that. There they had where I live over there, they had a lot of what do you call it, like boats, repair and all this stuff. People worked hard before, man, really fucking hard. So I'm glad I'm living in this age anyway. Even though the monetary system keeps it so damn what do you call it? Imaginationless. That's the word, imaginationless. I don't know. Maybe it's just romantic view that things were more interesting and magical in life before, yeah, earlier. I don't know. I think so, because before people had more community with each other on the street level, you know. Now you see, you're fucking by yourself anywhere you go pretty much in the world. Even if you check into a hostel or some shit, people are gonna sit on their phones, you know. They live in their in the damn phone, you know. That's what they do. And it's, yeah, abroad, poorer countries is at least more life. Asia, you know, a lot more life. 1 month in Asia is 1 year here, you know, in experience. Here, I don't know. It's better in other parts of Stockholm. Södermalm used to be like artists, fucking painters, and all this life now is just rich people. That's same thing, sit with their iPhones or something, you know. So you can't really find life or anything, work or nothing. You're just walking around in the real world. You have to find yourself via the internet, right? For anything, even log back into your bank account. I couldn't even buy a ticket home from Colombia because my damn phone broke and I couldn't pay anything online, nothing. I mean, fucking, how strange is that? Now the boat's coming in. Yeah, fuck. Nice. To make it nicer. Fuck, imagine if you had a few beers. I don't know. Then it would be. You could experience it more. Maybe other people can experience this. I have a difficult time doing it, man. A short time. I get 1 minute, 2 minutes of like this bliss, maybe if I go out in the sunlight or you work out, the endorphins gets going. A couple of minutes, then you're back to normal or worse. Playing guitar, I can keep the level up. So I think a lot about positive thinking. Your mind has to keep yourself occupied, wherever you are, you know. Something you enjoy, you know. Thinking about things you look forward to. Otherwise, it can be pretty dark world. Whoever you are, it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire. You can go worried about sickness or whatever. I don't know what people worry about, but it can be whatever. It doesn't matter. Brain finds something, grabs hold to it, just tears you down. You know. I guess a lot of young people have that today as well. There's a lot of them feeling really, really bad. Seems like the older people, they seems to not care so much about that stuff. Oh, in 17 minutes already, what the fuck? Yeah, my mom, for example, now she's getting older. She is not good. She says, I guess she's like starting to get scared about death, and that's not fun if that kicks in. It doesn't happen to everybody that gets old, but someday you have to fucking start to face that fact. And I already started almost. I didn't have a plan about my future. I thought I was going to be dead almost, but when I was young. But I see that I'm not, so just have to start planning. Time goes fast, man. A couple of years is not much. Then you're 50 and what, you know. And then, you know, I have to keep planning. Maybe you have, but planning, you have to stay alive as well, you know. Live in the moment. Just sit and plan for shit. It's not gonna help you, you know. But have that in the back of in your mind anyway. Alright, it's getting long, man. Nice day. I will go ride the bike some more, and then I'll see. Maybe I'll film some more. See you in the next